Hey Gems, how's everybody doing? It's Sunday. I want to give you guys a recap of my week, uh, officially being laid off from my job. It was up and down the process. I'm not, put it this way, I was just talking to someone. It's just like I'm just trying to figure out how to go about my days. I'm used to doing like certain tasks at work, certain duties, um, being somewhere, going on an errand at the job. And so being home, it's like those jobs or tasks that I used to do. It's like my mind is trying to, how they say, like you don't, some people miss work or some people don't miss work. It's just, it's like my mind was always on a constant routine at the job for so many years. And I'm home now and I'm trying to uh, analyze everything that's happening in my life right now. And so it's like I'm not on the train a certain time, and what am I doing with that time? When it's already, I was at work like what 9:30 to 5:30. So it's like all those hours, like I had certain things that I did throughout the day, and trying to figure that stuff out. And times with my coworkers and things like that. It's just really weird. It's like I mean, unless you're not laid off from a job that you've been to for so many years. You're just used to doing certain functions and duties at the workplace and being around your coworkers. So it's like it's this it's such a transition, on how I go about my day. And it's like always on the back of my mind. I still like it's almost like my mind is programmed to do certain things, so my mind automatically shifts to the things that I should be doing. So I was going through that the whole week. You know what I mean? I had like good days. I was like, oh, I'm not at work. I'm off, and it's a new season, it's a new chapter. But then some days I'm just like, oh man, I should be doing this right now. I'm used to doing this. I'm used to talking to this person. Um, uh, you know, connecting with a coworker or a business associate. So little things like that. Lunchtime too. It's like I'm not in my old neighborhood at my job. Going out to lunch. If I didn't bring my lunch, I would go out on the block to go have lunch. People in the stores that I would buy my lunch from, because being at that job for so many years in that area, for me personally, I've come to know the workers at the restaurants where I would buy my lunch. The employees there. It was another camaraderie that I developed with people in the area in the workplace. So it's not just my coworkers that I created relationships with. I also created people in the block. Where I would go get my lunch, my breakfast once in a while. And so you get used to seeing people for so many years, and now I'm just like I'm home, and I'm not I'm not doing that. I'm not seeing those people. So it's like I'm home, I'm able to catch up on things, and then but my thoughts will go back to this task and stuff like that. And so it's a transition. Some people like, it's sad when you get laid off, and it's disheartening, and then you may feel like you're rejected, right? And then you have your days like, oh well, I'm not at work, I don't have to commute and stuff like that. And then there's other days where you're like well, I'm I don't know, like I just there's times like eh, eh, I'm not serving anymore in the job in that capacity. It's like I don't want to say that I feel like I'm not needed, but it's like, it felt good for me at times when people would ask me for their opinion, for their advice on certain things in business. And it felt good to me when I could help a coworker that had something that needed something to be done to assist them in some capacity with that. Do you know what I mean? So I kind of there's a part of me that kind of feels a little bit left out, that I'm not working at my old job, doing certain functions that I used to do. And being around people too, I miss that too. So it's a process. You know what I mean? It's some days I'm like, okay, I'm not working, and then some days I'm like, oh my god, what am I doing? But I know God has new things in store for me. Every day it's something new. It's a transition that I gotta go through the process. And so yeah, I just want to come in and share with you guys my little scoop on how I've been, and how I'm handling this layoff and stuff like that. Um, and that's about it. Just want to pop in here and say hi to you all. know that you guys are in my thoughts. And if anybody's going through anything, what I've gone through, like being laid off, um, be patient with yourself, enjoy the transition, do it in a healthy way. If you got a journal, if you got to talk it out, go for it. You know what I mean? You're gonna have good days, you're gonna have bad days. But one thing I want to let you know, don't be afraid. Okay, don't get into a position of getting too depressed or letting fear come in and overtake your mind. Okay, because that's not good for you. Okay, and whatever God is guiding you to do, do it. And I'm looking to see what my next step is with the Lord. I have friends telling me that maybe I should, go into this, go into that. So there's just so many things. And like before, I told you guys, I came from the jewelry industry, so there's different things I could probably get involved with. I'm just trying to make sure that I wherever I go next, it's also a place where I would be able to serve and bring joy and bring peace and be a great asset to the company and help them out with whatever goals they have for the company. You know what I mean? And yeah, that's it. So take care, guys. Keep me in prayer. I'm praying for you guys. God bless you all.